Recently, people have been asking me my thoughts on some Hollywood male celebrity plastic surgery trends that seem to be the case. You may have noticed some of your favorite celebrities and high-profile people looking a little bit different. And one of the most common procedures that men are getting done, I think, in Hollywood is eyelid surgery. And I think you can kind of tell there's something a little off sometimes with some of these celebrities. You can see examples here in this post, but I think there's a very fine line between making somebody look more youthful and making them look different. And there's an almost uncanniness where you're like, I'm not saying it looks bad, but it just looks off. They just kind of don't quite look like the same person, and I can't quite tell what it is. Well, here's what I think it is. I think in many cases when they do upper and lower eyelid surgery, especially lower eyelids, you can end up with this rounding of the corner of the eye where you don't have that nice almond shape that comes to a nice tapered point. It should kind of be an almond that's laid just a little bit in a kind of oblique angle, especially in women. It's a little bit more of that pleasing feminine curve. And when you see that almost feminized in some of the male celebrities, but also if you just see this rounding of the corner of the eye and loss of that sharp angled definition, it's usually a telltale sign of lower eyelid surgery. And I'm not saying that it's surgery done poorly necessarily, but it is something that you have to kind of think about when you're doing the operation to say, how do I try to prevent that from happening so that people will look at this person, especially in the public eye, and say, he looks better, he looks younger, but he looks like him.